movement. All right, first sweep, third movement. There you go. Folk song suite, third movement. Folk song suite, third movement. First movement. First movement, then flourish, then pomp and circumstance. First movement, then flourish. First movement of the Vaughan Williams. Then flourish, then pomp and circumstance. Accepted. But there's nobody there. Yeah. What? A little bit. There we go. First movement.
President Nicklow, the commencement is assembled. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Anthony. The spring 2019 commencement exercises were convened by Dr. Nicola Anthony, Professor of Biological Sciences and President of our Faculty Senate. The music before and during the procession was played by the New Orleans Concert Band, led by Dr. Charles Taylor, Professor of Music and Director of the University of New Orleans School of the Arts. Good afternoon. My name is John Nicklow, and I am very proud to serve as the president of the University of New Orleans. Thank you. And I'm very pleased to be with you today to celebrate our graduates and their loved ones. Please rise and join us in singing the national anthem, led by Miss Kirsten Charbonnet Hudnall, a Master of Music student, and accompanied by the New Orleans Concert Band.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets recoil, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Kirsten. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the guests, platform guests for today's ceremony. So please stand when I call your name. Ms. Kirsten Charbonnet Hudnall, Master of Music student. Mr. Greg Sibley, President of the UNO Alumni Association. Dr. Carolyn Goles, Associate Vice President and Dean of the Students. Dr. Ray Wang, Dean of the Library and Information Services. Dr. Nicola Anthony, Professor of Biological Sciences and President of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Caroline Noyes, Associate Provost for Academic Programs. Dr. John Williams, Dean of the College of Business Administration. Dr. Tashkin Kochak, Dean of the College of Engineering. Dr. Kim Martin Long, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Dr. Steve Johnson, Dean of the College of Sciences. Mr. Tom Kitchen, member of the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors. Mr. Raymond Brandt, honorary degree recipient. Ms. Sheba Turk, your commencement speaker. Dr. Mahiar Amuzagar, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Mark Romero, Chair of the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors. And Dr. Greg Lassen, Vice President for Business Affairs. And Ms. Christine Bourgeois, your Student Government President. Thank you. Candidates for degrees, faculty and staff of the University of New Orleans, parents and friends, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the Spring 2019 University of New Orleans Commencement Ceremony. And we're delighted that you're all here this afternoon sharing this highlight in the lives of our students, their families, and their friends. I also want to welcome those who are with us this afternoon by way of live streaming. I'm happy that all of you could also be a part of today's celebration. Candidates for degrees, your University of New Orleans is as proud of you as your family and your friends. Today's program marks the end of long years of rigorous academic training and the beginning of a transition in your lives to a different chapter of your lives. I want you to take just a minute and think about how different you are today than when you first arrived at the university. You've grown in so many ways, I'm sure, through your determination to work hard and to achieve your degree. And now I hope you understand what I mean when I say that education is transformational. And yes, I'm sure you faced obstacles along the way, but with the help of your family, your friends, and all your supporters, you have succeeded and you're prepared for really whatever comes next. You've accepted the challenge and the future is now yours. So congratulations. And at this point, I'd like to recognize those people in your lives that helped make this day possible. So I'm going to ask all the parents and the guardians and the graduates, please stand and remain standing. I'd also ask that all the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, the spouses and partners, siblings, children, and other relatives and friends, please stand too. Thank you. Please be seated. To all of our audience, today's event signifies the culmination of many years of your hard work, your sacrifice, and self-denial, so that these graduates could be provided with the best education possible. So kindly accept my humble congratulations. Now, I'd also like to ask my colleagues in the faculty, as well as any staff that might be present, to please stand as well. You too have played such an essential role in the lives of these graduates. You've inspired them, you've challenged them, and you've supported them all along the way. And this day simply could not occur without you. I'm confident that you've been able to spark in the members of the class of 2019 a lifelong love of learning. So thank you for your tireless commitment to your students and to the University of New Orleans each and every day. Please be seated. We also have another group, a special group of visitors today who I'd like to recognize. In the first row, we are joined by members of the University of New Orleans graduating class of 1969. This year is the 50th anniversary of their graduation. Please stand. Please be seated. Thank you so much for celebrating with us today. At this point, I'd like to now draw your attention to the cords or the stoles some of our graduates are wearing today. Undergraduate students graduating with GPA honors, students with departmental honors, and students with university honors are wearing blue and silver cords. Would all of our students graduating with honors please stand? Thank you. Now, would all of our students graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA please stand? Thank you. Our student athletes are wearing royal blue and silver stoles. Would all of our student athletes please stand? Thank you. And our veterans are wearing red, white, and blue cords. Would all of our graduates who are military veterans please stand? And please remain standing. And now I had asked that all the faculty, staff, and audience members who are military veterans please stand also. Thank you for your service. Please be seated. It is my pleasure this afternoon to recognize a very special person with the awarding of an honorary doctorate degree by the University of New Orleans. Honorary degrees are academic degrees that honor highly distinguished contributions to a specific field. Today, I'm very pleased to award a Doctorate of Humane Letters honoris causa to Mr. Ray Brandt. Mr. Brandt is the president and CEO of Ray Brandt Automotive Group. He is a native of New Orleans and an honor graduate of St. Aloysius High School. He is a licensed attorney and a certified public accountant. Mr. Brandt has twice served as the chairman of the Nissan National Dealer Council and has been named Dealer of the Year. He is currently serving his third term as chairman of the Louisiana Motor Vehicle Commission. His service has been recognized with awards from Junior Achievement, the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, the Boy Scouts of America, and numerous other local and national organizations. Mr. Brandt and his wife Jessica started a family foundation to aid in the education of the underprivileged and to support organizations that improve educational opportunities. The Brandts also support philanthropies related to support for American military and public health. Mr. Brandt is a former member of the Louisiana Board of Regents and a current member of the University of New Orleans Foundation Board. Mr. Brandt's professional accomplishments, his commitment to his community and to higher education, and his philanthropic work for so many organizations warrant the granting of a Doctor of Humane Letters. Mr. Brandt, would you please come forward? Mr. Brandt, with the approval of the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors and the authority vested in me, it is my privilege to award you an honorary doctorate of Humane Letters. And now, Dr. Brandt, it's my distinct pleasure to invite you to make some remarks.
First of all, I'm deeply humbled by this experience to receive such a great award from an outstanding university. I have been serving on a foundation board for a number of years, and I've watched the changes here. Dr. Nicolo is just, his organization, led by him as a Supreme Commander, has really grown, and it's such a vital part of our culture here in New Orleans. So I want to say thank you. I'm deeply humbled by this experience. You know, it's to my fellow graduates, I want to say my heartiest congratulations. The first degree I received is almost 50 years to the day, and I can only tell you, 50 years goes by quickly. I promise you that. It's all about trying to make everything better. At the end of our life, did we make an impression on our community? Did we help our community? And it's through love of God, love of family. I have a beautiful wife that supports me in everything. I'm very fortunate. We have good friends, Todd and Beryl here. Very valuable to our business effort, and they're all here tonight. I want to thank them. But to my fellow graduates, let me tell you something. I know I'm only going to speak for 2 minutes, but this is just the beginning. Congratulations, but to put it in football terms, you're on your own 30-yard line. Your whole life is ahead of you. And trust me, aim high. Believe in yourself. What I always tell students that are about to graduate, I tell them 2 things to remember. The word impossible exists only in the dictionary of fools. And the author of that was a great general and Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. So you can achieve anything in life you want. If you want it bad enough, you're willing to make the sacrifices to get there, and you believe you can. And the other quote that the great Vince Lombardi said, the only time success comes before work is in a dictionary. Remember that. You have your whole life ahead of you. You got a degree from a great university. It's just the beginning. So God bless you. Keep your thoughts, keep your goals, and never quit. That's my message.
Thank you, Dr. Brandt. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker this afternoon, Ms. Sheba Turk. Ms. Turk is an anchor for WWL TV's Eyewitness Morning News here in New Orleans. She is a native of the 7th Ward and a graduate of St. Mary's Dominican High School. She earned a bachelor's degree in English from the University of New Orleans in 2011. Shortly after completing her degree, she was hired as an associate producer at WWL TV, where she has been employed ever since. She's worked her way up to traffic reporter, then to morning show reporter, before becoming host of the entertainment show The 504. The show concluded its 5-year run last year, so she could take on her new role as morning anchor. Ms. Turk is the author of the book Off Air, My Journey to the Anchor Desk. It's an inspirational story that lets readers in on how she worked her way from behind the scenes to the anchor desk in the span of only 2 years, pushing through financial challenges and self-doubt. Ms. Turk is a former scholar with Soledad O'Brien's Powerful Foundation, and she serves as the mentor in the organization. She is passionate about helping other people, especially women, achieve their potential. It is now my pleasure to invite Ms. Sheba Turk to deliver the Class of 2019 commencement address. Let's welcome her back to her alma mater.
Can we give some more love to our graduates before we get started? Graduates, I know that today is such a special day for your friends, your family, and yourselves, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. I transferred to the University of New Orleans 10 years ago. I would graduate 2 years later in 2011, and trust me, there were no signs then that I would be your 2019 commencement speaker. Quite frankly, because my life was a mess. I have the most amazing parents who are here with me today. They've sacrificed so much to help me get where I am. Yeah, you give them a round of applause, because they're awesome. But we weren't good on the financial front. So when it was time for me to go to college, I had a friend who had applied to New York University. So I applied too. I thought it would be fun. I didn't really give much thought to it. Well, my friend didn't get in, but I did. I had saved $0 to go to college, and my parents had saved $0 for me to go to college. NYU was $50,000 a year. I got a half tuition scholarship for $25,000, so let me show you how messed up I was. I was like, cool, it's on sale, right? Like, this is a deal. So I have to go. So I decided to go to New York University, and it was a financial mess the entire time. And on the career front, I really wasn't doing much better. For most of my life, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I never dreamed of being a news anchor or working in news. It's funny sometimes where you end up in life. I was one of those people who changed majors a million times. I would take a class on monkeys and decide that I was going to be a biological anthropologist. For a couple of days, I wanted to be a dolphin trainer. I was all over the place. And it was because I was ignoring what I really wanted to do. I loved to write, but since I came from a family that didn't have a ton of money, I thought I need a career that comes with a check, and writing is not going to be it. Well, one day I get sick of my pre-med classes. I dropped them all. And I said, you know what? My parents always encouraged me to do what would make me happy. So I signed up for a ton of creative writing classes, and I took a journalism class only because a friend was taking it and I needed one more class. I really liked it. I finally had a plan for myself. I decided that I would be a newspaper writer. I still wasn't even thinking about being on TV. And then I went back to NYU for my sophomore year. I finished my first semester, flew home for Christmas break, and everything fell apart again. I literally didn't have the money to fly back. My friends, roommates had to put my stuff in storage. Turns out I owed NYU $24,000 in tuition that I either had to pay to go back to school or for them to release my transcript so that I could finish school. When I think back on that time, it was really a low point for me. A train wreck that probably anybody else could see coming if they could add, but that I couldn't see at all. It was in that moment, though, I was like, I really messed up. Education was my pathway to my future, and I've completely messed it up. The crazy thing is, I never thought that I wouldn't finish school. I thought that I would move back home with my parents, which I did, get a job, pay off the $24,000, and graduate from college, which was completely delusional. I was the overdraft queen. I had like -$2 in my bank account, right? So this didn't make any sense. But now looking back, I realized the power in that delusion. See, my favorite quote is from The Alchemist, and it says that when you really want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. I realize now that there's power in what you think and how you think. And when I decided to move forward anyway, even though things weren't perfect, things started to really happen for me. My mom, who is my warrior, was calling NYU every couple of weeks. She's a warrior, and she's persistent and annoying, in a good way, okay? She called NYU every couple of days. One day, someone finally answered the phone and agreed to release my transcript. Why, to this day, I don't know, with the promise that I would pay that money back, which I did. And I was able to continue on and enroll at the University of New Orleans. Things got even more amazing from there. I ended up in a journalism class for a woman who was teaching one semester of her entire life at the University of New Orleans. Her name was Kim Bondi. She had just come back home from New Orleans. She was an executive at CNN. And we bonded because I couldn't afford the book the first day of class, so I had to go up and talk to her. So we became close friends, and she became my mentor. She was absolutely amazing. I decided that I wanted to work in the news industry, and she introduced me to her best friend, who was Soledad O'Brien. At the time, she was still working at CNN, and when she came to speak as a guest speaker, I was the star student in class because I was a nerd, so she said, you should come intern at CNN. Well, I thought, how am I supposed to tell this lady that I'm broke, and that's the reason I left New York in the first place? I don't have money to go spend 6 weeks in the summer interning at New York. But of course, as I'm honest with you guys, I told her, listen, I don't have money to do that. She said, oh, it's fine. My family stays in our summer home. You can stay in my apartment in Manhattan. So I thought this lady must be in a sex trafficking or something, because I don't understand who invites you to their house, right, for no reason. But what did I have to lose? I packed my bag. I was like, here I come. So I went to New York for 6 weeks, interned at CNN. It was amazing. Came back home to New Orleans, interned at WDSU, which is our competition station for the station I work at now. I was on a roll. So guess what happens again? I ran out of money at UNO, y'all. It was in my senior year. I was getting ready to drop out. I had the plan again. I'm gonna save this money, and I only had a part-time job. Well, Kim, my amazing professor, found out. She told Soledad, and Soledad wrote the check for me to finish. That is how I graduated from the University of New Orleans. For years, because Soledad and Kim are still my mentors to this day, I wondered, why did she help me? When she met young girls all around the country, right? She was always doing stories who needed help. And one day she told me it's because you were always positive and smiling even when things were chaotic. No one would have ever known from talking to you. So I will never know what my life would be without Kim and Soledad, but I do know that my positivity attracted them into my life. And guys, you have to fight to be positive because it never gets easy. After I had that check, you would think it would be smooth sailing from there. Well, after that, it was the fight to make it to my dream career. I got a job at WWL out of college, but the job was from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. And I made $10 an hour writing the morning news. And can you believe there were people saying, "Ooh, Sheba made it." And I was like, made what? Right, like WWL sounds great, but this is not what I want to be doing. Well, I did that job for several months. On the weekends, I was working for free, trying to make myself the reporter that I wanted to be. I had a second job that actually paid money. Life was crazy, but here's the crazy thing. I had gotten comfortable with it. I had stopped applying to reporting jobs. See, the thing is, you can get so comfortable with something, not because you're in the place that you want to be or because you've landed your dream job, just because you get used to doing things. We have to constantly remind ourselves of our dreams and make sure we're on that path. Thankfully, there was a photographer at the station who was watching me work for free every weekend as a reporter, pretending to be one so I could practice. And he said, "Well, what are you waiting for? Have you applied to any jobs?" And I was like, "No, I'm waiting to get better. And I need to save some more money before I move away, because typically to be a reporter, you would move to a smaller market." He's like, "That's all great, but there's people who want to do what you're doing, and they're already doing it. So you just need to stop making excuses." And he was right. Once again, I needed to move forward anyway. If I waited for things to be perfect, I still wouldn't have applied to a reporting job because I still would not have felt perfect. So I did that. I applied to a reporting job in Lafayette, Louisiana. I got it. I went back to my boss and thanked him for making some phone calls for me. And he was like, "You got the job? I really didn't think you were going to get it." I was like, "Well, thanks." But here's the crazy thing. I worked behind the scenes for him, so he wasn't paying attention to the foolishness I was doing as a reporter. When I told him I was leaving, he watched my tape. He's like, "You're actually pretty good. I want you to stay and be our traffic reporter." Now, this was a cool opportunity to stay in New Orleans on TV, but I said, "Sir, I'm from New Orleans. I can't find the North Shore. You got the wrong one," right? Like, we don't go up there. I don't know where that is. Like, you got to pick somebody else. He's like, "Well, it pays more than the job in Lafayette." I said, "Great. When do I start?" I started driving around the city, finding my way, and actually became an amazing traffic reporter. But what I ended up telling him was that I would only accept the job if I could work on news stories, which is what I really wanted to do. And guys, once I set a definitive path for myself, things happened way better than I ever could have expected, right? Timing is sometimes the validation that you're in the right place at the right time. In my first 2 years at the station, I went from traffic reporter to morning show reporter to morning anchor and host of my own show, The 504. It sounded like such an amazing dream journey to so many people outside the news industry. The truth was that in the news industry, that was looked down upon, right? All the anchors had worked at several small markets and worked their way up to the big market where I started. And they felt like I wasn't good enough, that I didn't really deserve it. I even went to a journalism conference where a higher up at NBC told me, "You're doing this all wrong. This is not the way it's done." And here's what I would do. I would demote myself and give back this show, because that's not how it goes. And for a moment, I thought that he and everybody else was right. I think I had what they call imposter syndrome, right? Where you doubt your abilities and you feel like one day they're going to figure out you're a fraud and then it's all going to be over. And I can't say that there was one moment that cured me of that. There really wasn't. It was going to work every day and doing my best for a really long time before I realized I'm not just getting by, right? I'm doing a great job. All of these people are wrong. And I realized then that my story didn't have to make sense to this manager at NBC or anyone else. My story is my story, right? It only has to make sense to me. And it's amazing to have a support system. My mom, who's been a warrior. My dad, who is totally going to tell me that I didn't talk about him enough in this speech. He's the one who likes the attention. But he's the one who taught me to laugh through every single solitary thing, and I can't thank him enough for that. Kim and Soledad, who I would not be here today without. And the amazing thing is, I never know what to do to repay these people. All they always tell me is pay it forward. So for my parents, I guess that means being a decent human being and not embarrassing them when I come to things like this. For Kim and Soledad, I now mentor through Soledad's Powerful Foundation, which is about empowering young women. And my mentee has been working at WWL for a year now. Tashin is sitting over there next to my parents. She is like the little sister that I never had. So guys, I still have a long way to go on my journey to success as well. But it's crazy, my definition of success has evolved over the years. It used to be as simple as being in a place like New York. Now I realize it was no accident that my life was a complete mess when I lived in New York. I think it was to teach me that success is not about a job title or a certain city. It's about fulfilling your purpose. And to do that, you guys are gonna encounter a lot of obstacles. I always say that it's very easy to have a lot of faith and be optimistic when things are going good, but who are you when things are going bad, right? That's when you are really going to be tested. So when things are going bad, remember that life happens in seasons. So every day doesn't bring sunshine. And on those bad days, I want you guys to remember to move forward anyway, because if I waited for things to be perfect, I'd still be trying to save that $24,000 to graduate from college. Make sure that you force yourself to be uncomfortable because it's the only way that you will grow. And when I look back on my journey, there were so many moments that I once wished didn't happen. I wish that I could add better before I tried to go to NYU. I wish that all the bad moments didn't exist. And then I realized everything that I thought was throwing me off track was actually putting me exactly where I needed to be. So trust your journeys and congratulations. This has been such an honor. Thank you.
Ms. Turk, thank you so much for spending time with us today and for your address. We have something special for you. Please accept this token, this medallion, as a token of our appreciation. And now, I think we've come to the section of the program that quite a few of you have been waiting for. Yep. The conferring of the degrees. I ask Dr. Mahir Muzagar, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, to present the candidates for their degrees.
Thank you. Oh, sound. You can hear me, yes.
You're on.
Thank you, President Nicolo. It is my honor and privilege to present to you the graduate students, starting with the doctoral candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, doctoral work is highly characterized by close mentoring of each student by a faculty member. It is this relationship that provides a foundation for innovative and original research and scholarly work. These candidates are not just our students, but they are our colleagues and research partners. For these reasons, our process for awarding doctoral degrees includes a ritual in which the mentor places a ceremonial hood onto the student, thus initiating him or her into a rarefied community of experts. Now, the candidates for degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. President Nicolo, these candidates have completed all the requirements and demonstrated originality and excellence appropriate to the highest degree of university can bestow. Let's get the sound correctly. I'm pleased to present them to you for the conferring of the degrees.
With the recommendations of the graduate faculty, the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Please come forward to the platform as your name is read to receive your diploma and your doctoral hood.
Saad Abdulaziz Al-Sambul, PhD in Financial Economics, dissertation, Volatility Interruptions, Idiosyncratic Risk, and Stock Return, Major Professor Atsuyuki Naka. Rada Hafid Bujul, PhD in Financial Economics, dissertation, Financial Regulation, Banking and Sovereign Debt, Major Professor M. Kabir Hassan. Abene Jilla, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Evaluation of Total Fume and Heavy Metal Emission Factors, applicable to gas metal arc welding. Major Professor Bhaskar Kura, hooded by Malloy Ghosh Hajra. Laura Schluter Bonanno, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Nurse Anesthesia Program Administrator's Decision Making in Determining Interventions for a Student Exhibiting Unsatisfactory Clinical Performance. Major Professor Brian Beabout. Michelle Renee Vanderschuur Margavio, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Examining the Development of Career Identity Within a College Preparatory School, a case study. Major Professor Brian Beabout. Tamara L. Warner, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Repositioning a School District to Embrace Equity and Change, a qualitative examination of central office leaders' experiences with implementing a desegregation plan. Major Professor Brian Beabout. David Francis LaViscount, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Inside the Black Box of Mentoring, African American Adolescents, Youth Mentoring, and Stereotype Threat Conditions. Major Professor Elizabeth Jeffers. Ingrid Alvarado Nichols, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, a phenomenological study on mentoring experiences of teachers of color in New Orleans public schools. Major Professor Elizabeth Jeffers. Thua Thi Huang, PhD in Curriculum and Instruction, dissertation, exploring the lived experiences of academic success in the first year of a physical therapist program. Major Professor Ivan Gill. Kimberly Ann Krupa, PhD in Urban Studies, dissertation, Coastal Fortresses, a cross-case analysis of water policy and tourism development in 3 Gulf Coast communities. Major Professor David Gladstone. Scott Norman Nolan, PhD in Political Science, dissertation, media coverage of LGBT issues, legal, religious, and political frames. Major Professor Christine Day, hooded by Professor Edward Shervanek. Nicole Caridad Ralston, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Navigating the Intersections of Identity, the Shared Experiences of Women of Color Chief Student Affairs Officers. Major Professor Christopher Broadhurst. Dennis Robert Thornton, PhD in Urban Studies, dissertation, Killing Silence, a path to increase homicide solvability in urban communities. Major Professor Bethany Stitch. Daniel Joseph Adams, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Magnetization Dynamics in Coupled Thin Film Systems. Major Professor Leonard Spinou. Ray Wang, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Generalizing Multi-Stage Partition Procedures for 2-parameter exponential populations. Major Professor Tumalesh Solanki.
Now, will the candidates for degrees of Master of Fine Arts, which is a terminal degree, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science Engineering Management, Master of Science Engineering Science, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning, please stand. President Niccolo, each of these candidates has fulfilled the requirements for the graduate degree indicated in the program. It gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of the degrees.
With the recommendations of the graduate faculty, the provost, and senior vice president for academic affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the recommended master's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated, and as directed by the marshal, please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development, Master of Fine Arts, Fabiola Andrade. Sean William Carrero. Stevie Lynn Cavalier. Emmett Joseph Crockett III. Justin Andrew Lamb. Summer Nichelle Pierce. Brennan Probst. Sylvia Sophia Santamaria. Leanne Stewart. Khaled S. Babad. Lauren Shea Bowles. Laura Elizabeth Bowers. Melissa Brown. Corey Michael Calcagno. Michael Joseph Donahue. Manish Kumar. Christopher Lawrence Francione. Jonay Elizabeth Jones. Clayton O'Callahan. Caitlin E. Rickafor. Mariah Sandra Duskin. Nicholas Austin Sanamon. Raquel Vernon Waters. Michael Bernard Weinstein. Master of Science. Kayla Marie Antoine. Benjamin Allen Broughton. Antoinetta Lauren Brown. Jasmine Wilder Cooley. Casey Morgan Freeman. Hannah Lee Gilbert. Courtney M. Granger. Christopher Hansen. Casey Elizabeth Heyer. Elizabeth Marie Mercer. Jennifer Ann Montgomery. Jennifer H. Wynn. Joseph M. Wynn. Elizabeth Renee Norse. Mitchell Andrew Petrides. Francisca Antonia Perkel. Edith Romero. Jorge El Rosa. Anne Marie Treptovict. Brittany Nicole Tardo. Fidencia Vera. Shani Marie Vignode. Tai An Vu. College of Engineering. Master of Science in Engineering. Bishwas Baral. Miriam Boo Mikhail. Nayera D'Souza. Eric D. Dix, also receiving a Master of Science Engineering Management degree. Carl Edward Hendrickson II. Walter Phillips Parker. Priyatham Sanjeeva Reddy Ramidi. Roshak Shiwakoti, also receiving a Master of Science in Engineering Management degree. Murat Tanil. College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development, Master of Arts. Ryan Paul Bourgeois. Catherine Chauvin Cooper. August Joseph Darbone. Stephen Trent Duncan. Kirsten Farley. Ashley Crystal Marie Firstly. Devin Lee Gelly. Sylvia Gomez Juarez. Alexis M. Laguna. Alexander Spalding Laws. Shelby Nicole Loyacano. Alba L. Morales. Granville Ray Morris. Brian A. Murphy. Michelle Antoinette Nicholson. Catherine A. O'Dwyer. Vicki Ann Osborne Lacoste. Gladys D. Patino. Janitza Noel Rivera. Allison Firestone Sass. Daniel Irwin Sennence Jr. Toria Danielle Smith. Kenneth W. M. Taylor. Brian A. Van Meter. Catherine D. Vest. Sabrina Lauren Vogelsong. Master of Arts in Teaching, Stephanie Miller Becknell. Amy Norman Burke. Grace Chan. Elizabeth Grass. Letizia Maria Guzman. Alexandra Elizabeth Hitt. Elizabeth Kelly Jones. Anne Riley Morgan. Christy Ann Slavich. Elizabeth Marie Tranchant. Taylor Brianna Vona. Master of Education, Nadia Araya. Elena Diane Bergeron. Alicia Carmouche Capstick. Amanda Coulong. Marjorie Christina Cordero Pereira. Shakana Easterling. Catherine Michelle Donsbach. She serves as Assistant Director of Undergraduate Recruitment at UNO. Kimberly Elizabeth Esteves. Daniela Maribel Fontana Bermudez. Tara Marie Kennedy. LaKayla Michael LaFrance. Brittany Aletha Landry. Colleen Marin McClellan. Annie Jet Nearing. Robert Brandon Robinson. Watiki Jimpel Sarawin. Mackenzie Lee Savoy. Desmond Terrell Smith. Kimberly Christine Stanley. Alexandra Suazo Fernandez. Master of Music, Robert J. Brennan III. Benjamin Wayne Greenberg. Kirsten Charbonnet Hudnall. Travari Diara Huff Boone. Evan Forrest Payton. Master of Public Administration. Brittany Brashawn Jackson. Amanda Annalise Mancia. Kate A. Thorpe. Susan Cecile Graham. Lori M. Hilliard. Master of Urban and Regional Planning. Jessica Marie Williams. Bradley Austin Spiegel. Katrina A. Schweitzer. Samantha M. Romaine. Ashley Renee Goodrich. Rachel Marcella Dorfman. Fatima Jafarnajad. Candace Colbert. College of Sciences, Master of Science. August James Kwame Marsalis. Jarrett Lee Levish. Jimmy Min Pham. I'm sorry? James Anthony Lytell. Aisha Kamal Alandijani. Candice Marie Lasserre. Aditi Sharma Kuchi. Brittany Antoinette Dent. Kyle Christian Knight. Xiaofan Huang. O'Brien Christopher Henderson II. Joshua Robert Hanson, also receiving a graduate certificate in the College of Sciences and the College of Engineering. Suraj G. Gatani. Anna Din. Jacob Lyle Sheramy. Jordan Allen Chastand. Ruth Brashawn Carter. Mega Sri Buma. Solomon Amarty Ayita. Duck T. Au. Jace Kelly Atkinson. Sumayadip Patra. Na Safran Satar. Amanda L. Schmidt. Walker P. Seven. Hannah Rathe Thomas. Saad Yimer.
We now come to the presentation of the undergraduate degrees. The deans will present the candidates for degree for their respective colleges. We shall begin with the College of Business Administration. Dr. John Williams, Dean of the College of Business, will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business Administration, I would like to say how proud we are of our graduates. To meet the exceptionally high expectations of our AACSB accredited college is quite an accomplishment. Our accreditation ensures that our graduates are ready for the workplace and have advanced skill sets for success. The value of our incredibly rigorous curricula is widely recognized by industry. This results in our graduates being highly recruited throughout New Orleans, the state of Louisiana, and the entire nation. Graduates, you can feel the utmost pride in your accomplishments today and for the rest of your lives. You are a super achiever. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Business Administration please rise? Dr. Amuzagar, these candidates have met all the requirements for their respective degrees. I am thrilled to present them to you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Tashkin Kochak, Dean of the College of Engineering, will present the candidates from his college.
The University of New Orleans College of Engineering has the only undergraduate and graduate programs in civil and environmental engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering in metropolitan New Orleans. Here at UNO, we have one of only 2 programs in naval architecture and marine engineering in the entire country. Proudly, the College of Engineering is in the top 200 engineering undergraduate programs based on the U.S. News and World Report for 2019. The programs are challenging but rewarding as well. As a graduate of the College of Engineering from the University of New Orleans, you will go into the workforce with the knowledge and preparation to be successful. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Naval and Marine Engineering please stand? I'm pleased to present these candidates, Dr. Amuzagar. They have fulfilled every requirement for their degrees.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Kim Martin Long, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development, will present the candidates from that college.
The College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development provides students with unparalleled opportunities. Our faculty are superb teachers and researchers, publishing widely and acquiring grants in theoretical and applied fields. We have many institutes that contribute significantly to scholarship and research, providing unique opportunities for student achievement. And our graduates go into more fields than you can imagine. COLA Ed focuses on effective student learning, community collaborations, and research that make a difference in the lives of the region and our students. Our diversity is our strength as we prepare students to live and to work in a complex world. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development please stand? And will And will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Liberal Arts Education and Human Development please stand? Dr. Muzagar, these candidates have fulfilled all the requirements of their respective degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Steve Johnson, Dean of the College of Science, will present a candidate from that college.
Today we recognize the accomplishments of the students in the College of Sciences. Congratulations. You are a very impressive group of young scientists, and your UNO degree will open many doors of opportunity to you. I ask that when you leave UNO, you continue to think like a scientist. Observe the world around you. Ask questions of yourselves and others, and look for real answers. And when you find those answers, use them to make your life and the world around you a better place. On behalf of the hardworking faculty, staff, and renowned alumni in the College of Sciences, I congratulate you on your achievements and wish you luck in your future endeavors. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Sciences please stand? Dr. Muzagar, these candidates have met all the requirements for their respective degrees, and it is with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Now, Dr. Carlon Noyes, Associate Provost for Academic Programs, will present the candidates in the Interdisciplinary Studies program.
Students who choose an interdisciplinary studies major are out-of-the-box thinkers, characterized by creative and innovative approaches to learning. The hallmark of this program is the Integrative Learning Plan, which requires students to integrate disciplinary and cultural perspectives from between 2 and 3 disciplines. IDS students are characterized by their determination to pursue interesting questions, their curiosity to pull at disciplinary threads and see what unwinds, their willingness to accept the challenge of integrating different concepts into a coherent whole, and their persistence in forging their own intellectual path. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies please stand? These candidates have met all the requirements for their degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them.
Thank you. Now, would all undergraduate candidates from all academic colleges please stand? President Nicolo, all of these degree candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for undergraduate degrees, printed above their names in the commencement program. It gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of the degrees.
With the recommendations of the academic deans and directors of the respective units, the provost and senior vice president for academic affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate undergraduate degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated, and as directed by the marshal, please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
College of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Daryl Adams, cum laude. Moayed Ahmad Al-Shabikwe. Caroline Elizabeth Andrews. Brittany E. Angel. Megan Tiffany Atlow. Katie Marie Otan. Corey E. Avrard Jr. Fadi Barsbay. Christopher A. Batista. Nicole Marie Bellotti. Sean M. Bergeron, cum laude. Patrick Lawrence Blake. Mustafa Mohammed Buna. Demi S. Bourgeois. Taylor R. Bro. Jeffrey Augustin Cantor. Ebony Althea Agnes Canty, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Asia Carter, summa cum laude. Katie Erin Cavallo. Joseph Fabian Cespedes. Christina Cordova LaRue. Alexandra D. Cook. John Eric Kuhn. Isabella R. Cross. Ryan Joshua Crovetto. Kaylin A. Quadrado. Lauren Elizabeth Damba. David Dang. Valerie Quinn Huang Dang, cum laude. Taylor Breon Davis. Matthew B. Dayton. Shanique L. Dene. Ulysses de Toledo Jr., cum laude. Stacy L. Dorsey. Blessing S. Dunn. John Min Dong. Jake L. Eccles, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Business Administration. Dorcas Nohemi Edwards. Elizabeth Rhea Edwards, cum laude. Juan Nicholas Fiallos Frato. Jamie Leanne Fitzgerald. Safari Lene Florence. Christopher Matthew Foley. Ariel Caitlin Fuentes. Erica Lynn Galiores. Graciela Margarita Garcia Verano, cum laude. Luis J. Garcia. Johnny Arthur Givatella Jr. Zoe Imani Giles. Felicia L. Gonzalez. Judah Benjamin Gonzalez. Matthew Lawrence Graber. Miguel Angel Grimaldo. Jamie Francis Guichard. Jana Lowry Guidry. Imad D. Hamad. Ahmed Sabah Hamoudi. Melissa C. Hampton, magna cum laude. Justilla Rochelle Harris. Jade Antoinette Hattier Agolia. Savannah Nicole Heller. Hannah Elizabeth Hinton. Ramil Emmanuel Hinton. Tu Thi Phuong Hang. Gabriella Denise Holzer. Adriana Marie Howard. Andrew James. Eduardo Jimenez, summa cum laude. Brittany Michelle Johnson. Rhonda Lizette Joseph. Damian C. Junius. Brittany Lynn Cam, cum laude. Miwa Keeley. James Anthony Kenner. Mason Matthew Kramer. Nicholas Kramer, summa cum laude, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Business Administration. Joanna Kukler. Frankie Lynn Lawson. Preston Thomas Laberton. Katie Lynn Lecomte, magna cum laude. Blythe Lejeune. Jean Arthur Lemoyne. Zachary Charbonnet Lenz. Ni Uyen Lo, magna cum laude. Joseph Hector Luis June. Shavonda Diane Mack. Stephanie Ann Manchester. Daniel Ray McFadden Jr., cum laude. Kelly Denise McGowan. David Madrano, cum laude. Suhail Melendez, cum laude. Samantha Nell Rose Miller. Travis Patrick Murrell. Brooke Elizabeth Morgan. Daniel Gandolfi Nally. Pedram Namazizira. Angela Caitlin Napier. Donnie V. Wynn. John Peter N. Wynn. Michelle T. Wynn. Fong Tuyet Wynn. Brett North. Candace Elizabeth Odo. Harihar Oja, magna cum laude, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Business Administration. David Palacios. Jordy Michelle Pellegrin. Alejandra M. Pena. Madeline F. Penton. Nicholas Koa Pham. Montana Courts Pinnell. Kara M. Poole. Deepali Padel. Colby J. Price. Shahida Riaz. Elizabeth A. Rourke, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Salazar. Juana M. Salazar. Colt M. Schmidt. Erica Shelton, magna cum laude. Natalia Shematova. Austin M. Simon. Haley M. Simon, summa cum laude. Trevor Michael Swallow. Sonny Robert Solomon. Michael Philip Soltiel III, magna cum laude. Perla Soto, summa cum laude. Matthew A. Stennis. Brennan Joseph Stubbs. Raven Renee Swenson. Ali Rama Swesi. Sabrina Maria Taquino. Kaisa L. Taylor. Averio M. Thomas II. Ira Rodriguez Tony Sr. Vivian Tui Tong. Vin Tran, summa cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Finance. Thon Nhu Tien Tran, cum laude. Nam Peter Trin, magna cum laude. Robert James Troncoso. Josue A. Vado. Angelica Sharon Valeros, cum laude. Roberto J. Valiente, summa cum laude. Samantha Michelle Valadares. Genevieve Peace Vassini. Magella Sukaria Vileba. Ashley Catherine Vinson. Kholoud Mustafa Ali Wasley. Mark David Watford. Lance Aaron Watney. Brianna Noel Welch. Tyjae White. Zachara Thomas Whitecotton. College of Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Ignacio Agurcia. Faisal Youssef Al-Sharida. Suhaib Balderalden Arnous. Faris Ahmad Ayad. Tyler Allen Baggett. Arsene Garabuli Brooks. Dalton James Book. Kadidia Diane Emmanuel Diato. Huynh D. Ding. Stephen M. Fall, cum laude. Omar Radul Garcia. Shujat Syed Hussein. Munir Khaled. Vincent Joseph Lecco. Daryl Joseph Mayo. Kevin William McCord. Andrew Kenneth Nettles. Renee Marie Poole. Aaron R. Roosh. Mario Melvin Soto Arias. Omar Raja. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Brennan Lonnie Acosta. Anthony Ulysses Balbuena. John Benjamin Bauman. Ryan Caligari. Nikki Capati. Parag Shapagain, summa cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Electrical Engineering. Don Van Dam, magna cum laude. Gabriella A. DeLon. Gage Jonathan Haas. Daniel Hamid. Arsani Michael Makram Farid Hanin, magna cum laude. Prayu Kwarala, summa cum laude, University Honors. Brandy Liu. Vidal Stefan Loiseau. Austin Alfred Penny III. Joseph Luis Pettis Jr. Henry H. Quinn. Solomon Thomas Rhodes. William Andrew Rice. Kyle Rossano. Bobby Williams. Bilal Yildiz. Andrew R. Zarang. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Shasir Acharya, cum laude. Nader M. Almaskeen. Abdullah Mashari Al-Namain. Fahad Salah Alotebi. Michael Christopher Apfel. Turkey Khaled Bali. Eric Aaron Bliley. Chase Gerard Calderera. Rennie Lewis Clotworthy. Taylor Marie Dobrock. Brennan Stephen Janusa. Walid Khaled Joba. Daniel L. Kinchin. Nicholas Paul LaFourcade. Jacob Luke Mahoney. Mohammed A. Minati. An K. Wynn. Kyle P. Nichols, cum laude. Malachi Ophis. Hung Tieng Pham. John Anthony Provenzano. Michelle M. Rainey. William James Riefel. Kyle Nathan Roussel. Ben Alexander Sasso Jr. Michael Jude Schwing. Samantha Lillian Smith. Daniel R. Sarita, cum laude. Andrew Hui Tran. Hui G. Tran, magna cum laude. Lin Not Tran. Fong Nan Tran. Logan C. Werner. Michael Lee Wong. Zi Wei Zhang. Andrew Mark Ziegler. Bachelor of Science in Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering. Abdullah Juma Aldahani. Adam Nicholas Bacon, cum laude, honors in Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering. Vishal Alapakam Balaji. Michael Clifton Batson. Jonathan L. Baglin. Elliot Parker Chavis. Frank Anthony Chabarro, cum laude. Jose Gonçalves Adao Francisco. Morgan Wayne Hawk. Ken L. Hagamoto, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Sciences. Pete Eitan Hausler. Brian Christopher Humphrey. Eliana Sarah Johan. Jordan T. Puyao. Mariah Anise Reed. Anthony Joseph Roeder III. Chance Michael Reese. Joseph David Roy. Alan Richard Smith. Joshua Daniel Spradlin. Colin James Thibodeau, cum laude. Samuel Ryland Walker. David Justice Wiggins. College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development. Bachelor of Arts. Arnold Richard Allow, summa cum laude. Malin Jordan Allen, cum laude. Alyssa Rose Anders, summa cum laude. She's receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees in the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Madeline L. Andrews, cum laude. Mariah Ash. Corey Diane Ashby, magna cum laude. Alexander Barbara, cum laude. Christian Anthony Bell. Maya Brittany Bentley. Sierra Nicole Gongora Bernard, cum laude. Leah Suzanne Bordley, cum laude. Jillian K. Box. Stacy Catherine Cambry, summa cum laude. Francesco Carmine, magna cum laude. India D. Carter. Melanie Kathleen Casey. Stephen J. Charpentier. Lauren Rochelle Chauvin. Erin Elizabeth Chopin. Jonathan Paul Clement. Viaita Collins. Catalina Correa Contreras, honor in film arts. Maya Brooke Cortez, magna cum laude. Jordan E. Courtois, cum laude. Amber Marie de los Reyes. Trina Michelle Juanita Delpit, summa cum laude. Keith C. Dennis. Jennifer Alexandria Dickerson, cum laude. Victoria Quinn Landin, cum laude. Honora Grace Donnelly, magna cum laude. Caleb Adam Elias. Jasmine Fucha. Thomas Joseph Furtado, cum laude. Austin Joseph Gailey II. Patrick Thomas Grasaffa. Dominique D. Harness, cum laude. Acacia Kamisha Havard. Brian Anthony Heinz. Jerica Holland. Milan Dirt Holman, cum laude, honors in fine arts. Victoria Renee Hopper. Anissa Lachey Horn. Matthew J. Huber. Vanessa Lynn Imholt. Michael Stanley Indes. Ralph Christopher Jones. Travis Centel Jones. Joshua Edward Joseph. Carlos Y. Kelly. Erin Catherine Marie Kelly. Madeline Claire Kelly. Shanika Chantel Lacey. Daniel Patrick Lamplou, summa cum laude, receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees in the College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development. Cal Peter Landry, cum laude. William Russell Leake. Cody Philip Lehman. Aldo Lazaro Leon II. Leah Olivia Leone, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn, cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Philosophy, and receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Sciences. Melanie Janae Long. Bo J. Louviere. Tuin Nuk Lai. Andrew Kaysen Madden. DeSantos Joseph Manning Jr. Madison Sarah Martelinovich. Rajanika Monica Meredy. Anthony C. Monday. Trevor Joseph Nathan. Haley Elizabeth Nere. Leslie G. Ocampo. Marley Malin Olivarietta, cum laude. Anna Louise Padone. Vilma Annette Perez Villatoro, summa cum laude. Yancy Adrian Plasencia. Merlin Anthony Ramsey. Juan R. Reyes. Madeline Rose Roach. Elena H. Robinson. Jenninson Duval Robinson. Courtney Lynn Robles. Brooke Roussel Royce. Bond Julianne Ruggles, cum laude. Maria Rosa. James Scott Sabatier. Todris D. Sam. Tyler O'Keefe Samford, summa cum laude. Dewey Sampson. Jeffrey Lee Sanchez. Elizabeth Claire Sargent. Sheila Milagros Schiffler. Daniel Joseph Sheridan. Birat Shrestha, summa cum laude. Mary E. Simon, cum laude. Shayla Jacqueline Staley. Oliver Davidson Steininger. Devontae Michael Stewart. Kirsten Elise Talley. Zakendall Rashik Taylor, cum laude. Zachary Dylan Toole. Shelby Lynn Vasquez. Vanessa Jacqueline Velez. Bernardo Ray Wade, receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees in the College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development. Asia Rochelle West. Demi Angel Williams. Joshua Paul Williams. Sarania Naima Zulu, magna cum laude. Ana C. Zuniga, Bachelor of Science. Kayla Denise Aguilard. Tatanisha Amber H. Brooklyn Cheyenne Babb. Kelly Marie Barnett. Caitlin Margaret Battistella, summa cum laude. Adriana C. Bennett. Emily Ann Burlett, cum laude. Andy Corin Concien. Brian K. Como, summa cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Secondary Education. Chase Joseph Crapel. Anjane Shade Crump, summa cum laude. Trang Min Down, cum laude. Paige A. Desadue. Rebecca Janae Gonzalez. Jacqueline Angelina Hall, cum laude. Gage Michael Hargrave. Monquel Lamont Hawkins Jr. Keely Robin Held. Lane Elise Hindenburg. Alyssa Claire Johnson. Caitlin N. Lee. Mackenzie Lynn Linder, magna cum laude. Renee Sylvie Maggio, cum laude. Madison R. Miller, magna cum laude. Trinice Nicole Moore, cum laude. Dominic Knock Wynn. Tin Van Wyn. Scott Plaisance Jr. Adam L. Pointer, magna cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Secondary Education. Alyssa Judith Quinn, cum laude. Alyssa N. Quixley, summa cum laude. Stefan E. Redmond. Gabriela Odalis Reyes. Emily Lynn Ritzman. Courtney Marie Smith. Samantha K. Uline. Rachel M. Winter, magna cum laude. Tracy Wood Fassick. College of Sciences, Bachelor of Science. Fadi A. Abdallah. Chantel M. Abraham. Barbara Michelle Akan, magna cum laude. Faith Ann Adams, magna cum laude. Michelle Mahara. Aaron Isaiah Albert. Casey Jewel alums. Brianna M. Anderson, cum laude. Emily Ann Anthony. Janelle D. Banks. Evan James Bass. Dwayne Anthony Bertrand. Justin Brian Bonanno, magna cum laude. KCP Bodwin. Kyle Ryan Brendel. Tariq Muhammad Brakta. Sean M. Bro. David G. Brooks. Caleb Leo Brown. Hope Angelica Brewstar, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Burris. Ryan McCarthy Cambius, cum laude. Janae and Cameron. Bianca Dominique Canizares. Ezekiel Isaiah Charles. Nicole Lynn Sheremy. Daryl Creasy. Baibav Dalakoti, magna cum laude, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Sciences. Heather Ryan Davis. Rancis Ivan Demera. Mason Jude Dolis, cum laude. Faith Destiny Dominic. Siraj Duwal, summa cum laude. Laura Marcela Echeverria. Moad Ahmad Esmail. Delana Caitlin Marie Evans. Mickey L. Furman. Diana Bridget Frazier, summa cum laude. Jacob Paul Frick, summa cum laude. Rebecca Elizabeth Galades. Rana Nasser Ghanam, summa cum laude. Christina J.C. Gilmore. Taylor C. Jorlando Wall, magna cum laude. Garrett Brandon Glass. Hannah Louisa Goddard. Mark Gerard Gole Jr., magna cum laude. Evan Nathaniel Graber. Manila Grau Garcia. Alexis Michelle Gray, cum laude. William Carl Gray. Eric Grimm. Jeremy A. Guidry, magna cum laude. Maha Khaled Hamad, summa cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Hampton. Ansley Hausler. Ernesto Alejandro Hernandez. Taylor Mikkel Herring. Go ahead. Mina Hibino, summa cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Chemistry. Fu Huang Ho, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Sciences. Ashley T. Huang. Nicholas Joseph Horridge. Sydney Michelle Hudson. Jamie J. Huffstickler, summa cum laude. Go. Alexandra P. Hughes. Catherine Elizabeth Humple, magna cum laude. Chelsea T. Hyun, cum laude. Jean-Paul Etienne Jeunesse, magna cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Computer Science. Aranik R. Johnson. Brandon K. Jubb. Richa Kanal, magna cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Computer Science. Eric Michael King. Marissa D. Klein, magna cum laude. Jenny Suong Lei. Gavin Douglas Lee. Jacob I. Lewis. Kayla Ray Mace. Emily Suzanne Martin, summa cum laude. Astrid Carolina Martinez. Rachel Niedermeyer Matthews, summa cum laude. Shakira L. Matunda. Casey McGowan. Janelle Meadow. Jacob Christopher Michelik, cum laude. McDonald Abduzarak Malanzi. Jasmine Mariah Mobley, cum laude. Javier Andres Molina. Margaret Mary Morgan. Huang Ngoc Nguyen, cum laude. Jessica Thuy Van Nguyen. Christina Joy Nguyen. Sean K. Nguyen. Olga Olitskaya. Shayla Brooke Ogeron, magna cum laude. Nelsie Osorio, magna cum laude. Seja Jamal Otala. Jessica Louise Orso. Kaylee Ashlyn Palmazano, cum laude. Also receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Jennifer Melissa Pollin. Victoria Regina Peluso. Milos Petkovic. Brett Pickett, magna cum laude. Sanjeev Pradhanhang, magna cum laude. Roy Michael Radish. Savannah Lynn Rappold. Nishan Rayamaji, magna cum laude. Gladys Maria Reyes Palacios, summa cum laude. Clark Ashton Richardson. Haley Michelle Robert, magna cum laude. Shannon M. Rogers. Christian Tyler Segura. Matthew Patrick Shields, summa cum laude. Terrell James Shields Jr., magna cum laude, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Sciences. Brandon Scott Snell. F.A. Rogan Amora Greta Sobodier, magna cum laude, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Sciences. Ross D. Stanga, cum laude. Corey Michael Stegman. Alasia Journey Stewart. Julia Elizabeth Marianne Natalie Stewart, magna cum laude. Ayana Joy Sylvester. Sarah Louise Tu, summa cum laude. Leah Gabriella Thompson. Matthew R. Tift, magna cum laude. Michelle Tran. Min An T. Tran, cum laude. Carrie Dawn Vaughn, summa cum laude. Carson E. Wallow. Christian Lorraine Watts. Sierra Talia Weathers. Pierre Taylor Wells. Aaron S. Wilcox. Interdisciplinary Studies Program. Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies. Jennifer J. Bashman. Haley Lauren Bannon. Maurice Thomas Boykin. Nigel Jamal Brown. Madison Greer Campbell. Destiny Dejanay Carter. Brooke Catherine Champagne. Mariah N. Coulong. Maggie Watney Dusan. Brittany Chantel Dyer. Natalie Marie Fernandez. Sharana Foley. Courtney Ann Giardina. Samantha Ann Gillette. Wanda Lee Ann McGuffey Johnson. Tyron Harrison. Donovan Patrick Hopp. Ryan A. Hurst. Faith Amari Johnson. Adam Andrew Kemp. Elise Marie Kushler. Savannah E. Lagassi, magna cum laude. J.D. Leger, honors in interdisciplinary studies. Raven Simone Matthews. Lindsay Renee McLean. Jennifer Melser Stanton, magna cum laude. Fallon Elizabeth Moser. Charlotte Ruby Nakan, magna cum laude. Tui Hong Nguyen. Miguel A. Olivero. Joseph E. O'Laughlin. Ladarius James Richardson. Sean William Garms Richardson. Mason Davis Ryan. Philip Paul Rye. Jordan Joseph Scalise. Maria Danielle Singer, cum laude. Mallory Elizabeth Sontag. Logan Anthony Taravella. Adeze Mary Uwazake. Kiana Williams. Richard Zychik.
Graduates, on behalf of everyone present, we congratulate you on your accomplishments. But there is one remaining tradition for us to address today. The tassel is worn to the right and is moved to the left to symbolize a student's transition from candidate to graduate. And so with the vocal support of everyone here, the audience, please move your tassel and let's congratulate all of our graduates. And now that you are graduates, it is important that you maintain your relationship with your alma mater. So it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Greg Sibley, President of the University of New Orleans Alumni Association, to offer his congratulations.
Okay, I promise to keep these comments very short. It's been a long afternoon, but a great afternoon. I'm going to say it one more time. Congratulations, graduates and new alumni. You've come a long way and you've earned it. Remember this moment and reflect on your accomplishment. UNO has prepared you for your next challenge with all the skills you'll need to be successful in your field. At this time, I'd like to ask all the UNO graduates in attendance today in the audience to stand and be recognized. Thank you. You can be seated. Just 34 short years ago in 1985, I was sitting where you were, receiving my diploma in this building. What makes today even more special for me is that we are welcoming another group of proud privateers to the Special Club of Alumni, 80,000 strong in our 60-plus year history. On a personal level, this institution has great meaning to me. Both my wife and my son are proud UNO graduates, and there are a total of 6 UNO graduates in my immediate family. So now is the time to pin your alumni pins on your stole and wear it with pride. I welcome each of you to stay involved with UNO through the Alumni Association by participating in our student and alumni events. Congrats again, and always be UNO proud.
Thank you, Mr. Sibley. I want to thank the Platform Party and the faculty and the staff of the University of New Orleans for their participation in the ceremony today. And a word of thanks is also due to the numerous departments, the registrar's office, the student ambassadors, and many, many other individuals who've worked hours to make this occasion a success. At this point, it is my pleasure again to call on Miss Kirsten Charbonnet Hudnall, who will sing the Alma Mater with accompaniment by the New Orleans Concert Band. The words to the Alma Mater can be found in your program. Please stand. I will ask that everyone remain in their seats until the Platform Party and the graduates have recessed from the arena. Thanks again to all of you, and congratulations, privateers.
you.